What is up, everyone? My name is Tube, and welcome back to another video where today we're going to be doing part 3 of my concept for Super Mario Odyssey 2 dubbed Wild World. Last episode, we saw our friends journeying through numerous kingdoms filled with honey, skies, valleys, and so much more. And today, they will complete their journey, battling the reason that these guardians are waking up. On the way to the island, the group notices that the water seems devoid of any life. Nearby islands are either sinking or being consumed by a strange void. Home to the Land of Souls, the Shadow Kingdom is one of the few places of evil on Earth. Boos and other ghosts can be found terrorizing the residents and visitors, if there are any. With a great struggle, they crash onto the Shadow Kingdom's outer beaches. Peach stays behind to repair their ship while Mario goes to explore. The area is incredibly hard to navigate as no light has been given off. Upon capturing the animal, the two are able to locate and finally see thanks to that mole's night vision. The mole can dig under the ground that Mario can navigate by looking at the dirt trail left on top. This method of tunneling can even be used to find hidden moons or levels. After avoiding Boos and other supernatural creatures, the two arrive at a small clearing where torches have been placed. The cursed village, home to the puppets, seems unresponsive to anything Mario does. One lucky child, known as Jack in Box, sees Mario and runs to him. He is relieved to see another person and explains that the Shadow King has placed a curse on this island and created the puppets to do his bidding. Lately, they've been resisting his commands and were instead subjected to no free will. The only person to step on this island since Mario was apparently captured, with the only trace of them being the records of an airship that was near the village. Jack allows Mario to capture him, which allows Mario to go through certain obstacles and teleport a short distance. The group heads towards the highest point of the kingdom, a tall cliff which is rumored to have an entrance to where the Shadow King is hiding. After locating a massive door hidden behind the shadows, Mario enters with a plan to free the island and its inhabitants. Jack is told to warn Peach of this and begins to run towards the Odyssey. Mario and Cappy traverse through a vast maze of black water and corroding platforms whilst using various boos, moles, puppets, and gliders, and even spiders to navigate to the end. Unrelenting puzzles and mazes one after another, meant to torture those who enter. Mario finally finds the end, viewing an entity sitting on a throne in a sea of black water. Above the small landmass Mario had landed on was a cage holding in a Koopa, one that desperately tried to take the power of the Black King. It was Bowser. Bowser awoke to Mario staring down the throne, waiting to see when they'd react. The Shadow King jumped from their throne, cackling to themselves as Mario began for their final fight. The Shadow King makes a remark about the clothing he has brought, battling him in his sea of darkness. The black water immediately harms other living beings similar to lava, with rare species such as dark balls and bone piranhas able to swim through it. After utilizing the species of the Shadow Kingdom, hit after hit, the fifth major blow on the Shadow King sends him down into the water. Bowser is freed from the cage, thanking Mario before quickly acting tough and looking for a means to escape. From the water, the Shadow King survived and now has gained a larger body. Bowser sighs and allows Mario to capture him. The combined effort of them causes the cavern to crumble apart and shake. The group makes a mad dash to the edge as the Shadow King quickly falls behind. As they reach the surface, the storm seems to have vanished and the light shines bright on the island. The Shadow King becomes weakened from the sun's rays, causing Bowser and Mario to swiftly defeat him as his soul vanishes. Peach had used her powers to briefly disrupt the storm and collapsed as Mario and Bowser rush to help her. The two fight over who should nurse her health until the townsfolk rush them and throw them in the air, signifying the reign of the Shadow King to be over. The island is now more lit up and less obscured, with the residents working to make it a better place. After the credits roll, a quest to repair Bowser's ship is available to earn multiple power moons, alongside every kingdom having new moons to unlock. After the quest is defeated, a cutscene plays at Bowser's Kingdom where he finds a lone and exotic Bonetter playing with Bowser Jr. in the throne room. Bowser embraces Jr. and thanks the Bonetter for keeping his son safe as he sadly leaves the castle. Bowser welcomes the hat into the castle, giving him the name Spike. The Shadow Kingdom itself is full of vast forests, bamboo jungles, lakes and rivers, stone beaches, and even the preciously mentioned Poison Cave. The cave itself is somewhat still standing alongside the throne, where Power Moon rests so the player can parkour towards it using Cappy. The shop is located within the town near a lake of clean water and bamboo. The first costume makes Mario a lion with a black and white color scheme. The second makes Mario resemble the dark clones of him in various games. The remaining items are a sticker of the kingdom, an action figure of the Shadow King, a jar of the black water with a little bonefish swimming in it. The total moon count upon entering is 24, with 33 appearing once the game has been completed. After completing this kingdom, Peach returns to the Mushroom Kingdom after being nursed by the townsfolk. Every 50 moons out of the count of 500, the shop becomes stocked with more costumes purchasable with normal coins. At 500 moons, the player unlocks the first secret kingdom. At 700, the final secret kingdom is revealed to the world. Toad also begins to visit every kingdom in hopes of finding Captain Toad, where both will give power moons to the player. The two secret kingdoms. 1. The Paper Kingdom. A small kingdom located west of the Mushroom Kingdom filled with paper objects. The 2D people are strangely curious about this 3D world and take quite an interest in Mario when he arrives. A character that looks strangely like Mario sits on a chair outside his house, giving power moons depending on actions taken by the player. For the Mr. M, Mr. L, and Shadow Queen costume, he'll give a moon when you talk to him, wearing one of each. If Mario retrieves stickers scattered around the kingdom as they were blown away, he will give another moon. Finally, if Mario brings Yoshi to the character, he will say, "You remind me of a friend I have. It's really nice to see them again." Multiple 2D sub-areas allow Mario to experience their own dimension in secret spots hidden amongst the region. And due to the flatness of the area, getting power moves can be difficult as jumps and movements must be precise. A play that revolves Mario redoing every boss in a paper setting is done to attain a power move, which summarizes the entire game into one section. The play ends with all of Mario's friends in the paper residence clapping as he achieves the power move floating at the bottom of the stage. Bowser even makes a surprise appearance backstage, auditioning for a play under the name Rookie. Mario finds a mask to finish Bowser's costume, where he gives Mario a power move. He then exclaims that he'll battle Mario in the play if he gets the role. The shop is located near Mario's house and almost blends into the environment. The first costume gives Mario a similar look to the paper residence, only in 3D. When entering 2D levels, he resembles their look. The second gives Mario a makeover by covering him in paint and giving him a small crown. The moon count in total is 49, with most being collected from mini-games or special levels. The Tropical Kingdom. A tropical paradise full of wacky characters and beautiful resorts. The center of it all is named Delfino Plaza. The main residents who handle the shops and government around here are known as Piantas. This kingdom is the island prominent in Super Mario Sunshine, with all the areas previously accessible now being home to power moves. However, getting to those spots can be difficult. It either requires a player to go over the hills and mountains, which have hidden spots, or taking warp pipes or slingshots to every area. This is the true post-game of Wild World, with Bowser Jr. and Kamek causing mayhem as Mario in the game tried to stop it. This utilizes the full skill of players, with all the main transformations from each kingdom being available, such as the Boulder People from the Magma Kingdom, Dolphins and Manta Rays from the Ocean Kingdom, and the Coolings from the Valley Kingdom. The total number of moons in this kingdom is 80, the most in the game. The main storyline has the player go from Delfino Plaza, Rica Harbor, and then the Gelato Beach. The player can choose to go to either Serrana Beach or Piana Park, with the other being unlocked out of the other's completion. Then Noki Bay, Pianta Village, with Corona Mountain and the Delfino Airship having to be chosen between once again. The final area is Bianco Hills. The player battles a magic-infused Bowser Jr. for the fate of the kingdom. The Brutos and the Kamek make a return as mini-bosses for every area, with Brutal Mech returning as well. Professor Egad returns, not to give Mario an invention, but to enjoy his location. The shop itself is located in Delfino Plaza, where all the old costumes from Odyssey are locked upon entering the kingdom. The new costumes are a costume resembling the Flood look from Sunshine, and a costume that makes Mario resemble a Pinta. The remaining items are a beach chair, a sticker of the Pintas in the plaza, and a large painting of the entire island. However, the final boss is Bowser once again. He kidnaps Pauline for a change and battles you in the clouds. His moveset is revamped from the last game, with Bowser utilizing Spike for a small bit of his attacks. The game ends with Mario taking pity on the family and inviting them for a picnic by the beach, but the game would roll the credits a second time as everyone relaxes. Bowser is still trying to go after Peach after everything, though. This kingdom has an entire day-night cycle, with fireworks being displayed on certain holidays. Once all the moons have been collected, a display of fireworks at nighttime will appear with the characters' faces, signifying the game's true ending. The Pipe Kingdom, a small sub-kingdom that was seen in every other kingdom as a sub-area. This place is filled with colorful pipes that lead to dozens of hidden areas full of moons. Numerous warp paintings are located here to transport to almost all the kingdoms. Within this kingdom also lies multiple hindrance that can be used to find moons across the world. 2D levels are also one of the main ways to get moons here. No purple kingdoms are present in this world, but collecting all the moons unlocks costumes available for normal coins. An outfit that has the colors of the original Mario, a black and white era costume, the returning 64 and pixel costumes, Mario in a Bowser suit, Mario in a princess suit, a Mr. M and Mr. L costume, and finally a costume that resembles Link from the Legend of Zelda series. A plentitude of coins can be found in this location and increases your chances of acquiring these outfits. Of the 50 moons here, 11 are from hint arts, 8 are from warp paintings, and 7 are from sub-areas, and 14 are from 2D levels. Costumes for Luigi and Peach become accessible after the game is beaten, such as the cat costumes for all of them, Fireflower outfits, Mr. L, Shadow King for Peach, and even a Daisy costume. There are many more, but these are all the references from previous games. With that out of the way, next episode we shall get into the DLC kingdoms. I hope you all enjoyed, like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, and remember, Mario Odyssey 2 should be coming around the corner, and let's pray that it comes out. Have a great day, you guys.